So you're gonna, everybody get your cross, everybody arms out. It's gonna be like, he hung upon a cross, he hung upon a cross, he hung upon a cross for you and me. One day when I was lost, he hung upon a cross, he hung upon a cross for me. All right, see if you can do those. He hung upon a cross, he hung upon a cross, he hung upon a cross for you and me. One day when I was lost, he hung upon a cross, he hung upon a cross for me. He bowed his head and died, he bowed his head and died, he bowed his head and died, he bowed his head and died for you and me. One day when I was lost, he hung upon a cross, he hung upon a cross for me. They laid him in a tomb, they laid him in a tomb, they laid him in a tomb, they laid him in a tomb for you and me. One day when I was lost, he hung upon the cross, he hung upon the cross for me. He rose on Easter morn, he rose on Easter morn, he rose on Easter morn, he rose on Easter morn for you and me. One day when I was lost, he hung upon the cross, he hung upon the cross for me. He's coming back someday, he's coming back someday, he's coming back someday, he's coming back someday for you and me. One day when I was lost, he hung upon a cross, he hung upon a cross for me. Well, now that you're all here and ready to go, let's stand and sing, hey, hey, hey.
know God's love, say hey. Hey, hey, hey. If that love's enough, say hey. Hey, hey, hey. Even in the darkest night, say hey. Hey, hey, hey. 'Cause you're gonna be alright, say hey. Hey, hey, hey. He'll leave the 99 and Jesus go find the lost. His love always finds me, reminds me of the cross. If he gave his son for me, hey, 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 why should I worry? Hey, 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 it's time to pray. Give those hands, hey, 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 hey. If you know God's love, say hey. Hey, hey, hey. If that love's enough, say hey. Hey, hey, hey. Even in the darkest night, say hey. Hey, hey, hey. 'Cause you're gonna be alright, say hey. Hey, hey, hey. He'll leave the 99 and Jesus go find the lost. His love always finds me, reminds me of the cross. If he gave his son for me, hey, 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 why should I worry? Hey, 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 it's time to pray. Give those hands, hey, 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 hey. Leave the 99 and Jesus go find the lost. His love always finds me, reminds me of the cross. If he gave his son for me, hey, 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 why should I worry? Hey, 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 it's time to pray. Give those hands, hey, 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 it's time to pray. Give those hands, hey, 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 hey.
You know, one of my favorite parts of VBS is to see the stories and hear the stories, especially when we hear the stories from you in our Spotlight VBS. Take a look at the screens. Maybe you helped tell our story today.
Jesus loved to teach using made-up stories called parables. These stories helped people understand things about following God. One parable Jesus told was about a lost sheep. Can you find a sheep in every picture? Jesus said a shepherd might have 100 sheep, and one might wander away. But even if he has 99 left, he'll go look for the one missing sheep. He'll look behind buildings. He'll look behind trees. He'll look if it's only 30 degrees. He'll check if it's stolen. He'll look way up high. He'll listen so close for a sheepish cry. When he finds the sheep, a party will be thrown. Jesus loves us. We're never alone. If we feel alone, he'll come find us. So don't worry. Trust in Jesus. He cares for the birds and gives them seeds. He cares for the flowers and all their needs. And Jesus loves us even more. So don't you worry about what's in store. Don't worry about a fight with a friend. Don't worry if you're left out on the end. Don't worry if you are teased on the bus. When we feel alone, we can trust Jesus.
I love that. When we know, when we feel alone, when we are worried, when we're wondering, all these things we're learning that we can trust Jesus, right? And so it makes me happy to know and to see all of you telling the stories that we're learning in the Bible each day. So thank you for helping with Spotlight VBS. Would you stand and sing with me, This Is the Day?
So all my friends in the place today, you say, I say, we say, hey, put your hands, are you ready? Okay, this is the day that the Lord has made.
This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. This is the day. These are my friends that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. These are my friends that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. These are my friends that the Lord
Awesome job, everyone. So, I brought something today that's pretty cool, and I wanted to share this with you and see if you could look at this with me. Your crew leaders have something called a cool cube. Just hold on to them. I need everyone to know how to handle these because they're kind of fragile and they actually kind of feel cool to the touch, but they're not something you eat. So we don't put them in our mouth and we want to be careful with them. So what I want you to do is if you hold out your hand like this, your crew leader is going to place it very gently in your hand and you can like touch it and feel it, okay? Awesome, very good. Now, I don't know about you, but my cool cube is kind of alone. It's one little piece, and it's a little fragile. Raise one of your hands if you have a cool cube. How many of you have a cool cube? All right, good, very good. Yeah, do you feel it? That's kind of neat, isn't it? It's kind of unique, and it feels a little fragile to me. And so I was thinking, sometimes our life feels a little fragile. Sometimes we might even feel a little bit alone. Boys and girls, sometimes we might feel lonely, and we need to be reminded that God still loves us. Sometimes we think that we don't matter. But you know what? Did everybody get a chance to hold it and to touch it? I'm going to ask our crew leaders to do something that's going to be a little tricky. So listen very carefully. Having this cool cube is kind of like lonesome by itself. I think it would be really cool if we put all of our cool cubes together. That way we are reminded that we're not alone. So if you could give your cool cubes back to your crew leader, and the crew leader can come up and carefully put them all together into my big jar vase. So give them to your crew leader, and crew leaders come on up and give them to me and put them in our big jar. Come on up, put them in there. Just drop them on in, Very good. Good job. Look at you putting them in a bag. Wonderful. You know, as they're dropping these in, I see that some of them have already broken. There's some cool cubes that are small pieces because life is fragile, and sometimes that happens. Good job, everybody. Good job. You got it. Keep dumping them in that jar. All right, good job, everybody. Thanks, crew leaders and assistant crew leaders. You're amazing. Appreciate it. It's non-toxic. I promise it won't hurt your skin. We just don't want to eat them. All right. Well, you know what, boys and girls? As I look at this, I see a jar full of everybody's cool cubes. And you know what? None of our cool cubes are alone, are they? Look at that. It's like we're all together. All of our participants in orange, you're in here. Everybody in red, blue, green, purple, do you guys see your cool cubes? Yeah, they're all in there together. And yet, still, sometimes, nice job, thank you. Sometimes, even though we're with everybody else and we're all together, sometimes it still seems like when we're all together and when we're all there with each other that we just kind of disappear. And while we know the cool cubes are in there, we can't see all of them anymore. And sometimes we feel invisible. Sometimes even though we're with everybody else, we still sometimes feel alone. But boys and girls, I can promise you, just like in here, all of our cool cubes are still in here. And even though we might be around other people and we still might feel alone, can I promise you something? Jesus is always with us. And Jesus never leaves us. And so that is a great reminder today to know that when we feel alone, we can. Let's sing about that. It's 'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus.
'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus, just to take him at his word, just to rest upon his promise, just to know thus saith the Lord. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I proved him more and more. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more. I'm so glad I've learned to trust him, precious Jesus, Savior, friend, and I know that he is with me, will be with me to the end. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I proved him more and more. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I proved him more and more. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more. Oh, for grace to trust him more. Oh, for grace to trust him more. Oh, for grace to trust him more.
Wow, good job, everyone. You know, yesterday our drama team said, hey, I would like you to bring money because when we bring money, we can help out kids in Venezuela. Anybody want to guess how much money you brought today to help kids in Venezuela? How many of you think it's more than $500? How many of you think it's more than $1,000? You're right, $1,087.25 so far. Nice job, everyone. Our drama team is going to help tell you what you can bring tomorrow. Let's roll it.
Donate socks, please. We just need donations. We really want donations. Cause it's for our families. Families on life and for families. Families. So donate some socks, please. Socks, please. For our and for families. Families. Donate socks! Donate socks!
Tomorrow you're going to bring socks for LifeNet for Families. So any kind of socks you can bring, we're going to give them to the families that are helped by LifeNet. Hey, let's stand and sing our theme song as we close out today.
Donate socks!
Wait, what do we do with this?
Come on! From the mountain high to the valley low, from the things we see to the great unknown, he is our true north, he is our way home. He is our guide in this world that's so wild. Let's trust in Jesus. Let's trust in Jesus. Let's trust in Jesus. Trust in Jesus. Wherever he leads us. Wherever he leads us. Let's trust in Jesus. Trust in Jesus. When you feel alone and you're powerless, when you need some hope, just remember this. He holds the seas, he names the stars, and he's always with you wherever you are. So let's trust in Jesus. Let's trust in Jesus. Let's trust in Jesus. Let's trust in Jesus. Wherever he leads us. Wherever he leads us. Let's trust
All right, parents, come and pick up. Don't forget to bring socks.